Okay, so for the first video, it says walk through the steps for your cervical spine MRI. So for all of our MRIs for the spine, we would demetalize, sanitize, disinfect, answer any questions, go over orders, follow aided, offer the restroom, place all linens, contrast, consent, make sure they all have protection and the squeeze ball. And then it says what coil is used and how is the patient positioned. And we'll use the phase array spine coil. That'll be head first supine. And it says where's the laser landmark set? It'll be mid chin, 1 to 2 inches below the chin. Mid neck, 1 to 2 inches below the chin. And it says describe the angulation coverage for the sagittal sequence and axial sequence. Where they should, and I said the sagittal sequence should be angled parallel to the spinal cord, cover the bony anatomy of the spine from side to side, check on a sagittal, and then we'll check it on a sagittal and axial image. And then it says axial sequence should be angled perpendicular to spinal C-spine, cover the entire spinal anatomy and the soft tissue. And it says when would we likely run a coronal sequence, and then that's only used for scoliosis for all of the spine imagings. And then it says thoracic spine, what coil is used and how is the patient position. It'll be phase array spine coil, head first supine. And then the laser landmark for this one be mid sternum. And then it says how does the sagittal counting lock work and what is the reason we need it. And it says the sagittal counting lock is used to find the exact vertebral position, and then it should be angled parallel to the spinal column. And it says describe the angulation and coverage for sagittal sequence and axial sequences. The sagittal sequence scanned in a coronal plane, parallel to the spinal cord, should include T1. And then the axial sequence scanned in a sagittal plane. Block should be placed perpendicular to spinal cord, cover thoracic T1 to T12. And then it said, like I said, we'll only use the coronal sequence for scoliosis. And then the lumbar spine, the coil that is used for this one is a phase array spine coil, supine head first, and then it depends on the scanner as well. And the laser landmark for this one will be the mid abdomen, 2 to 4 inches above iliac crest. And then it says describe the angulation and coverage for sagittal sequence and axial sequence. The sagittal sequence scanned in coronal plane. We will place the block parallel to the spinal cord. The slice must cover transverse process, a transverse process. And then for the axial sequence, it can be scanned with a sagittal plane perpendicular to the spinal cord, covered from T11 to S1.